Okay guys, so we've got another big update from Nintendo when it comes to Monolith Soft, and something that I think many people already felt was a thing, but now it's like 100% thing with Monolith Soft and Nintendo teaming up for now and for the foreseeable future. We're going to talk about some updates to Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. I think these are pretty good if you're looking forward to the game, and we've got some more information coming out from Japan as well. But before we get into all that, what's good everyone, OJ here. Welcome back to another video. Please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you are someone new, and click that notification bell to get my Nintendo Switch RPG videos and more first as soon as they drop. Now let's go ahead and jump right into it here with the update on Monolith Soft and Nintendo. And it has been revealed that somehow Nintendo had 4% of the company of Monolith Soft not under their watchful eye. But now that has changed. Nintendo is officially 100% owning Monolith Soft. I love the title here. The Chronicle continues. Shout outs to Nintendo Life for the beat on this one. So the company profile section of the Monolith Soft website has been updated, and it looks like Nintendo now finally owns 100% of the company. The Big N first staked its claim in Monolith Soft back in 2007, purchasing 80% of its shares from Namco before increasing its proportion to 96% in 2011. It's unclear exactly when the remaining shares came under their ownership of the House of Mario, but up to at least March of this year, company founders Hirore Sugiura, Tetsuya Takahashi, and Yasuki Hone still owned the remaining symbolic 4%, according to the company's 2014 brochure. Now, however, things are wholly owned in Nintendo's favor, and you guys can see these shares right here. Now, of course, many of us have considered Monolith Soft a first-party studio for a good while now. This is the team behind all of the Xenoblade games, having also lent its development wisdom to the titles like Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, and Breath of the Wild, the Splatoon series, and Animal Crossing New Horizons. Seriously, if you haven't checked out the games page on the company's website, it's worth a look, and we've checked that out too. It's actually really impressive, all the stuff that they've done. With the remaining shares now in Nintendo's control, the studio is officially a wholly owned subsidiary of Nintendo. We have Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition that's coming out in March 2025, and that game is looking absolutely spectacular from the little that they've shown, which they showed little on purpose, because I think that game's going to have a plethora of good improvements and things updated, especially if you go off of what happened with Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. There were so many updates to that game. It made it almost playing like something completely different, considering the fluff that was removed and a lot of the quality of life features that was added, and obviously the functionality of the Nintendo Switch being able to play anywhere with an actual not new Nintendo 3DS and everything, and looking way better. So I'm definitely expecting big things for Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. But I still think that if you watch my video before, I had a video yesterday, if you missed it, check it out. I'll have a link for it in the description. Monolith Soft and Nintendo are working on something big, major for the Nintendo Switch 2. I think that, I'm not sure why they held on for these last 4%. They did say that it was symbolic, so I think it was more of just like a formality because they are the owners, so you want to have that partnership. But make no mistake, Monolith Soft has been a first-party studio for Nintendo since 2007, when they owned that many shares, but especially since 2011, when you have 96% and it's just a symbolic 4%. So essentially, they've been that first-party studio. Nintendo has been funding everything. They have not went outside and done other projects like you'd see sometimes with Game Freak or something like that, because Nintendo does not own a majority of Game Freak. So yeah, it makes perfect sense now. Wrap that up. You're heading into this next generation. You've got a massive, huge Nintendo Switch 2 JRPG that I've talked about, that we've discussed many different times, and potentially you can get them on stage to maybe even announce something. That's something that Monolith Soft has not done. They have not been on stage to really talk about their game in a Nintendo Direct or something. Maybe this, with this last bit, says, hey, this will happen now at this point, even though Nintendo's had other developers beforehand. But I do feel that it's finally time, I think, in my opinion, to give Monolith Soft a little bit more of stage time if they can. I think they've earned that right overall, like we see with some of the other development teams that Nintendo does have. So I'm really hoping that Monolith Soft can now go out there and present their own game, maybe at some point overall, or have some more Nintendo Directs where you actually hear from them talking Japanese translated into English. I think that would be fantastic and give us a little bit more of a visual on who's making these incredible games when it comes to Monolith Soft. Now, yes, I know them because they've had developer interviews and I've seen them before, and there's been pictures and all that, but it'd be cool if they actually took it to the next step with the Nintendo Switch 2. Yes, Xenoblade games are not the best selling overall when it comes to Nintendo Switch or anything like that, but Monolith Soft is one of the most important companies for Nintendo as they help out with some of their biggest, heaviest hitters like Splatoon, like Animal Crossing, and The Legend of Zelda, and they are major contributors to those franchises. So the relationship is great, and things are just going to continue going up from here. So what do you guys think about this when it comes to Monolith Soft? In the comment section below, make sure you put what your favorite Monolith Soft game is and what you want to see next from them. So I'd love to see that in the comment section. I will be looking through, but let's go ahead and move on to the next topic here, guys. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. We've got an overview trailer, and have they fixed some of the issues that people are having overall? Did they fix the problem when it comes to the graphics in the game? Some say yes, maybe some say not quite so much. I've heard some people say they listened to us now from the couple months from when they announced it or whatever the case is. They fixed it and they completely listened to the fans, or maybe because the game said that it wasn't done. But hey, we've got an overview trailer, so let's check this one out. Nintendo has released a 3-minute overview trailer for Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, introducing the game's Donkey Kong Island setting, stage elements, control modes, and more. There's some interesting adjustments and additions to this game here, and I love the new key art. The minecart levels are awesome. Donkey Kong is letting you know where we need to go with Diddy. So I do love the new key art. This is one of my favorite Wii games back in 2010. So Nintendo says, jump, roll, and stomp through Donkey Kong Island in 2D platforming action. Help Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong recover their precious banana hoard from the villainous Tiki Tak tribe. Stomp enemies, blast through barrels, and ride rockets and minecarts, and even Rambi the Rhino in 80 levels across 9 worlds. And it does include the Nintendo 3DS levels as well. Play the game as it was first designed for the Wii system, or reduce the difficulty for extra hearts and other goodies to make your journey a little easier. Before we get back into that, I do want to say Donkey Kong Country Returns is a difficult game, so they essentially added the funky mode without funky here. So yeah, more hearts, more stuff to help you out. But yeah, this is a difficult game for most people. You're gonna get cooked. Even for me, I'm a big platformer guy, I'm a big DK guy, and I get cooked in Donkey Kong Country Returns on the Wii. I got cooked back in the day. I only played and beat it once though, and I didn't play too much of the 3DS version really at all. So yeah, like I'm looking forward to playing this one because of those 3DS levels and playing with the non-Wii controls. Even though you can use the Wii controls, they show it off here. I'm not using those controls. I can finally play it with the regular standard controller. So I'm actually really excited about that because I played it with forced motion controls on the Wii. This barrel blasting adventure is visually enhanced in HD for the Nintendo Switch system and includes the extra levels from the Nintendo 3DS version. Team up with a friend and take on the whole game as Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. Pass a Joy-Con controller to a buddy and take the Tiki Tak tribe as DK and Diddy in 2-player local play. Pelt foes with Diddy's peanut pop gun and hover using his barrel jet, and slam bad guys into submission with DK's ground pound, or just barrel roll right through them. Work together to reclaim those bananas by the bunch. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD is due out for the Nintendo Switch on January 16th, 2025. And yeah, there's definitely some concern and conversation with this game, and I completely understand that when it comes to the price. Full price $60, also with the fidelity of what they're doing, maybe some missing effects from the Wii or whatever the case is. Was this a Nintendo 3DS port? I mean, I'm not really sure overall when it comes down to it. We're gonna have to wait for the breakdown, the tech breakdown from the good people over at Digital Foundry, but for right now it's looking okay. It looks like it's a little bit better from what we saw before, and of course you've got that easier mode in there for people that need it, and some people are definitely going to need it. And you've got the 3DS stuff in there, so that's awesome. First time that we've ever been able to have the Wii content plus the 3DS content in HD on a portable system all together at once. The Nintendo 3DS version of this game runs at 30 frames per second, not 60. So even if you wanted to play that one runs at 30, and obviously the resolution, not the best either. So this type of platform definitely needs 60 frames more so than anything. So yeah, I'm very happy to see DKC Returns HD. So returns. It's the third time. So third time's a charm for the return here when it comes to DK. And I'm going to be playing this game day one as soon as it drops. I'm looking forward to it. So what do you guys think about Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, the new overview trailer, dropping some new features and things in the game as well? But let me know in the comment section. If you're picking up the Donkey Kong, put DK in the comment section below to let me know you ride with the Kong. But let's go and get into this last topic here. We're going to be discussing Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake. I talked about the sales of this game, 2 million plus when it comes to shipments, sold, and digital downloads. So a big launch for Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake. But now we have confirmation too that this game was #1 top download in Japan on the eShop and on PSN for November. So it killed it on both fronts, which we expected because the game sold 2 million plus. They said that, but it's still tracking when it comes to the sales. Some people felt that this game might not do that great because there was no PlayStation 4 version of the game. Some people felt you need PS4, but I'm like, yeah, PS4 would have been nice, but probably Nintendo Switch. That's going to be the driving factor for this game, is going to be the Nintendo Switch. And that seems to be the case here because we've got about 700,000 units physical plus sold on the Nintendo Switch, and then who knows how much digital overall. But yeah, when it comes to Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake, it is the #1 game PlayStation Store and #1 game on the eShop as well. So expect those sales to be really strong throughout the holiday period in Japan heading into Christmas. I fully expect this game to near 2 million units in Japan by early next year. So I think it's going to have a big holiday season as well. But let me know what you guys think when it comes to Dragon Quest. Are you enjoying Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake? If you are, in the comment section, put DQ for Dragon Quest. If you are enjoying it, I'd love to see all of the Dragon Quest fans show out a little bit as well. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Please make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you're someone new. Click that notification bell and check out more of my content right here on screen. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace.